First of all, with the renovations, we've done a lot of sort of updates to the infrastructure of the building. Stuff like new sprinkler systems, updated fire safety, some new seats, and a few new the smart podiums that allow the professors to kind of make a better use of the technology in the classrooms. So all of this really doesn't benefit directly the theater itself here. But we used our downtime to start working with different departments throughout OU and different community organizations throughout the region to kind of partner with them and start developing these programs based on their field of expertise. So one example of this is a program called Science on Screen, and this is partially from a grant from the Sloan Foundation. And what we do is we find four films, and these are kind of more mainstream, kind of fun films. Then we find a professor, a hard sciences professor within OU, to use the film as a jumping off point to talk about their particular field. And we've actually just received news too that we are going to go ahead and do a complete digital conversion in here. This is what you've seen a lot of other theaters do. So we're going to keep our film equipment because we hope to be able to play museum quality, very rare film prints. They require kind of specialty equipment. So in addition to that, we'll have the latest digital projection in here too. Well, the building, the Athena itself, has been a theater, continuously operating movie theater since 1915. And that puts us really as one of the oldest of these type of theaters operating in the country right now. Certainly the oldest in Ohio. And so it's really been a part just of the Athens landscape for nearly 100 years now. So there's a lot of memories throughout several generations that revolve around the theater and kind of how it's changed over the years. The building's been renovated several times. The facade has changed every 10 or 15 years. A new one goes up. So people will come back and remember the building in one way from maybe parents that went here and they're taking their sons and daughters for the first time when they come here. And they say, I remember that sort of, it's different then. And I think apart from that, it's always been the kind of constant social gathering spot right on Court Street, right in the center of town. And, we really hope to preserve that while at the same time bringing more engagement with the Ohio University community. The membership program, we're actually still working out a few of the details with that. We'd hope to have everything ready to roll out today, but we think we're going to kind of rewrite some of the language in it so we don't overlap with some of the other fundraising and programs in the university. But with the membership program, I hope that we can draw people in as feeling like a part of the theater with this. And so the memberships, there's several different levels. You would get things like the lowest level discounts on tickets, free drinks. It's the beginning of us trying to raise funds to build a sort of programming, I guess a fund for programming, for bringing these films here, for bringing guest artists in, and for sort of doing larger, more ambitious programming.